trending movie online.
I feel like this movie should be mandatory for everybody to see.
This is not Prophet Suddenly. Mi okuku sheshe.
If you've not watched this movie, you've missed.
So get ready to watch it. Watch it.
If you look up for the most popular Nigerian Christian movies, you won't be surprised to find the likes of Abattoir, Enoch, and The Train. But one movie does stand out, Prophet Suddenly. The movie, which got over 1 million views after the first 9 days of release, has since gained a total of 3.3 million views, and still counting, thereby making it the fastest viewed movie in the Nigerian Christian movie industry. Which leads us to a question. How did the Winlos, whose previous movies struggled to get barely 1 million views, ended up creating one of the most popular Christian movies ever? And what could be predictably possible for the season 2 of the movie? And so in this video, I am going to be uncovering the dark truth. The dark truth that is yet to be uncovered by any YouTube video about the Winlos and their most popular movie, Prophet Suddenly. And I'm going to be showing you some evidences that puts the season 2 of this movie in a very questionable position. But to understand the story behind the movie, we first need to go back to the couples who started it all. Ohis and Winlos Osayi first met after a church service.
She happened to join church and was actually heartbroken. She had a guy who actually broke her heart. So she just walked to church after the first service. Of course, the message touched her. So she tried to see pastor for personal counseling. So pastor called me. So I got to pastor's office. I saw this pretty damsel sat down there. She was crying. She was heartbroken.
Hey, why are you stressing out? You told them already.
So pastor told me, this lady, she just joined church. I need you to just fix her up, maybe she join your department. You know what to do, right? Sure, I know what to do. So she became my friend. So I didn't know she was stripping for me all those.
No, I wasn't. I never did.
Are you serious?
Yes, I wasn't.
No, she wasn't my spec, and I wasn't her spec.
Yeah.
I actually want to marry a girl that has, front and back. That's it. Man U and Arsenal, because I actually like it big. I don't like it flat, So I wasn't even looking at her direction at all. On my own, I was just strolling on my street, and I was just thinking about this whole stuff. I need to get married within a year, 2 years, what is happening and all. And I had in my spirit, what you're looking for in Sokoto, is it your Sokoto now? So I was like, I don't understand. And my spirit was like, God in my spirit telling me now that Awuli is around you now. Awuli is your wife. What are you looking for elsewhere? So for the first time, I just thought of this Awuli as a wife, because I've been seeing her as a ministry mate, a friend, a naughty friend.
What naughty?
A big boy counselor to her. So for the first time, I was like, wow. Awuli is a wife material. She's everything I need in a woman. What's wrong with me with all this stuff? So I just made up my mind that I was going to call her immediately and maybe book an appointment, travel down to her city to just go see her. Then suddenly she calls. Now, I picked her call. I was like, what coincidence? She told me, she said, she's about to give a guy a yes and she needs my counsel. She likes the guy is working, the guy has everything going for him, but unfortunately she found alcohol in the guy's fridge and all those stuff that she needs to decide if she's going to marry the guy or not. That they are certain, the guy is Christian, but there are certain things she saw that she's trying to decide if she should give the guy a yes or not.
His values and all that.
Yes, his values. So I told her, I said, okay, for me, I really do not know what to say right now, because the truth is this, you want me to talk in my mind, they marry me, But of course, I couldn't just tell her that at that particular time. So I just gave her the best counsel I could, and I told her that I was going to join her in prayers, So I wished her well, and I told her to send me the guy's details as well, so I can join her in prayers. But the truth was that I actually needed those details to go to Facebook, to go check the guy up, to see if I was up to the guy. which I went to Facebook to check. And I said, man, this guy is cute, dead, had everything going for him. I didn't have a house. I didn't have what I was doing. I was just a church rat, squatting in Asaba, squatting in Benin, and I was going to marry this girl. I just realized that my chances of getting married to her was 0. And maybe the voice that I heard that said, Awuli is your wife, was from the devil. The first week I didn't hear from her, second week I didn't hear from her. So suddenly she just called me and said, oh, sorry, I forgot to give you details as regards my name or the guy. I actually gave him a no. I said, no. Why? He said that we just share the same values and all those stuff. I said, are you serious? This guy has everything you need. And all. He said, no, I understand what I want. There's something I'm looking for in the man. I said, wow. I said, okay, when will you be in Asaba? She told me the date. I said, okay, I'm coming down. We are going to see. We need to talk. So I called my friend, told my friend that I was really interested in Amuli. So I went down to the city of Asaba and had a private meeting over there in my friend's place, and I expressed my heart to her and told her.
So you just told me that he wants a future, yeah?
Yes, I want to build a future with you.
Yeah.
I can realize it. I want to build a future with you. Currently I don't have the finance. I don't have everything going for me right now.
It's not even sure where and actually where you end up.
I'm not sure of where I'm going to because I'm just following Jesus by the day. I need you to follow me as I follow Christ.
See rhymes.
Oh God.
Well, it didn't take much time.
The next day.
No. It wasn't the next day.
Wait, sorry, did you see the proposal coming?
I suspected.
You suspected?
Yeah, she suspected because I became very nice.
Too nice.
So beyond friendship.
I can imagine.
We're friends are one square. We're buddies, but one square. But the way we're becoming so nice.
So tolerant.
Became so tolerant. I was suspecting. I said, oh, this is up to something. So
the next day she was ready to give me my answer.
I was not ready. The next day, it took like 7 days.
7 days. 7 days. Not necessarily 7 days. So this is the breakdown. So the next day she had called me. Some ladies, by the next day you see them, they'll blank, to just like, they want you to chase them.
Yes.
The next day she had called. Okay, I see. So the next day she called me, my mom was like, so on the third day she called me, I was like, let's see. I need to give my response. I'm like, wow. So
what if it was going to be a no?
No. I've built
the anointing.
I'm a golden child.
The anointing.
I've built enough resources in her.
You are not denying it. So
I'm telling you, she just blushes. She just blushes.
So on the third day, right?
So the third day, she told me that I should come. So, but I needed to sort things out as well too. And part of the things I needed to sort out was that, I traveled down. I need to find transport for to go back.
But the confidence was there.
I'm telling you.
He was confidently broke.
I know I was. So I traveled down, and she told me, she was even blushing. He's a yes.
On October 2013, they started the Winlos on YouTube with the vision of using creative, hilarious skits, sketches, and dramatic illustrations of common marriage relationship realities to inspire its viewers. But little did they know that they just made the greatest decision of their lives. They uploaded their first video, and ever since, kept on making more skits to grow the channel. Everything seemed to be going well, but not until a man stepped in. Apostle Arome Osayi is the founder of the Remnant Christian Network, which is based in Benue State, Makurdi, Nigeria. He was widely known for his powerful sermons about concentration and discernment. But something controversial came up about him. In the year 2021, a man named T.B. Joshua, one of the most popular prophets in the whole of Nigeria, died. Christians all over Nigeria and the world felt sad about this news, except for one man, Arome Osayi. You see, before the death of the senior prophet T.B. Joshua, Arome Osayi had publicly claimed that this prophet was false.
Then one man of God died. Someone that said He got born again. His experience of salvation is that he got born again in his mother. My God. And someone, I don't know what is happening. Even if we were jinxed, if it's a charm, a spell, no spell is that strong. For your information, the man in question was a soothsayer, and it was a spirit of divination that was at work. Yes, I know this in the spirit, and I've seen many of his victims come to this place for deliverance.
But one thing was clear, though. The impact of the controversies was heavy on the prophetic ministry, as most of the claims against some of the prophets were found true. From faking miracles to scandals and lies, you name it. There must be a change. This led to the birth of the movie. At this point, Osayi had been a spiritual son to Arome Osayi for years, and had started making the movie in which Arome Osayi was featured. The movie took a year and some months to make, with so much efforts put into the scripts, filming and editing, until the movie was finally ready. At exactly on the 28th of May 2023, the movie was released. Hours later, and the movie got 5.5K views. The movie kept spreading viral across YouTube. Every single person who watched it seemed to like the movie. 9 days later, the movie had generated an estimated revenue of about 4 million naira, as it clocked 1 million views, bringing in thousands of subscribers from all over the world. And then fast forward to today. You could guess how many millions of naira the movie brought in. The Winlos would have thought, finally, the mission paid off. The message was passed and widely accepted. But not so fast. Instead of boiling down the controversies, it got even worse. The prophets became very upset. They concluded that Apostle Arome Osayi sponsored the movie to ridicule the prophetic ministry.
This is not Prophet suddenly. Mi okuku sheshe. It's not that.
Who is that?
So if you think Prophet Love is mi okuku sheshe.
That was Prophet Lovey, one of the prophets involved in the controversies. The movie could have been justified if not for this part.
How then do you know that you're on a strange path?
When the center of the ministry of a man is about I want to be the greatest preacher. Can I prophesy?
This tiny part of the movie caused huge chaos than you could ever imagine. At first the question was, could this be true? Or does this mean that every other prophet is fake? And this is because it is like a popular phrase in the prophetic ministry, and I doubt if there is a single prophet in Nigeria who doesn't say it. Well, the person responsible for the statement is a man. We least expected, and here is why. You'll agree with me that the movie was definitely scripted, right? Meaning the actors only said what was written in the script, right? Could it be that all Apostle Arome Osayi did was merely acting, saying what was written in the script? Who then wrote the script of the movie? Obviously it would be the Winlos, right? Well, no. Few months after the movie was released, a video was discovered, and it was realized that the person behind the script was Ola the Raw Poet, known in the movie as CIY, the Hot Cake. Now you would think that criticism should then channel to him, but unfortunately not. People glued to the idea that Apostle Arome Osayi still had a hand in it. But since then until now, Apostle Arome has kept silent about it, leaving the movie fans in curiosity. Days and months went by and there was no further controversies. Not until the 22nd of April 2024, when the Winlos posted a poster inscribed, "Prophets Suddenly Too, Helpers of God." This could be the response we have been waiting for. A response that would either be catastrophic or life-saving. Logically, only few actors from the Season 1 would show up in Season 2. Actors like Laurel Otohan, the Winlos, this guy, his mom friend, and most obviously Apostle Arome Osayi. With the theme, Helpers of God, it might probably mean that this guy would start his own ministry and that Mio Kukusheshi will return. But we keep anticipating. Thank you for watching all the way here. Subscribe for more content like this.